Everybody, my name is Garrett, okay, and I want to introduce you to one of my newest inventions, which is called the SWHIP, as I call it, okay? SWHIP meaning S-whip, S meaning spring, okay? Now with this whip right here, this is made from a spring, okay, 550 cord, 550, 550 cord, of course, and CVC pipe, all right? This is the thong, okay, this is the fall, this is the cracker, all right? Now, this is one of my longer whips, okay? You can really put a good beating into it, all right? Now, I initially got this idea because of the fact when I've watched a lot of these videos on YouTube about making whips, they talk a lot about weaving paracord together and leather, okay? Now, I've noticed one thing about leather and paracord, all right? Leather tends to dry rot a lot, so you have to really take care of it. Paracord tends to fray a lot, okay? Because remember something, the fall and the popper on the end of a whip are replaceable, but the thong is not, okay? This is made basically out of sporting tape, which is Ace sporting tape that you buy at like Walmart or Dick's Sporting Goods, okay? There's a couple of safety rules I'd like to definitely go into before we go any further. Number one, okay, this whip is only to be used for cracking. That's what it was invented for. It is not made to go after people or hurt animals in any way, shape, or form. Okay, that's number one. Number two, when you use a whip, any type of whip, you make sure you have safety glasses on, all right? As you can see, I don't, all right? Because when I was doing this presentation, I couldn't find mine. But anyway, anytime you use a whip, you always have safety glasses on. And number three, okay, and this is very, very important, all right? When you start using a whip of any type, either my type or somebody else's type, okay, this is not, and I repeat, not made to be swinging on trees with like Zorro or Indiana Jones, all right? I know it looks fun in the movies. I know it, you know, it's always a clean shot every time. He always wraps it around and swings across. But in all truthfulness, okay, for safety reasons, do not use this thing as a swing, okay? If you want to swing, go get yourself a tire swing, okay? But again, I cannot stress enough, do not use this at all, okay, as a swinging device. Even though it looks fun in the movies, trust me, don't do it. Okay, now this whip right here is one I've introduced to you. It's a longer whip. Okay, as you can see from the, when you measure a whip, all right, from the handle up to the end of the thong is how they measure it. The fall and the cracker are not included. Okay, so this whip, I'm about 6'1". Okay, so this whip is about 6.5 feet. All right. We look over here at some of my other whips. Okay, this one is my newest one that's a little shorter. Okay, this is spring loaded, okay, and this is probably, I didn't exactly measure it right, but this is probably about 5 feet, okay. With the fall and the popper, we're looking at about 6 feet, okay, a little over 6 feet, all right. One of the reasons why I like sporting tape on these whips is because of the fact that sporting tape is easy to clean off and it doesn't fray as bad, okay. A lot of times you'll see whip makers on YouTube will make these whips basically out of taking the material and they use this as the gutted inside first, okay? So when I started to try to learn how to braid, I've noticed that a lot of the sporting tape is on here really good and it doesn't fray so bad. It lasts a little longer and you can mold it, all right? I'm gonna be getting into how to make them in the next presentation, okay? But here, I want you to see how this whip works, okay? Now, this is spring activated, all right, a spring. Now watch. Very good, very clean. Again, very clean. Okay, you can also make a lot of good noise and a lot of good cracking sounds for competition and rodeos, all right, if it passes inspection, okay? And that is my first presentation of the SWHIP. My name is Garrett, and I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you very much.